Yes, I have clicked the button again, and I have to open this with. So I finally edited the Taisei deck doc that you made me do last month, and I got
Mhm.
it up, and I looked for art for
Yep.
Taisei,
Mhm.
and it doesn't exist. There's not any good art that is a backgroundless PNG that I use for it. So I just had to like very grossly just stick the card up on it. I'll see if I can find it.
I can send you the Seventh Cross art book if you'd like. It might help you with today as well.
It was certainly yucky.
Mhm.
This is what the thumbnail just looks like, and it looks bad. But we have a Geoffrey deck. We've got a Geoffrey deck that I
Mhm.
also will not be able to find art for. Hit me with the pitch of what's going on with Geoffrey, one of the Phil Birch's favorite characters.
So we played the retro event at the OCE regional last weekend,
Mhm.
and it was really fun. I won in like 5 minutes every game, and then I sat around for 55 minutes waiting for other people to finish their games.
Cool. Did you win the whole thing?
So yeah, I won the whole thing.
Yeah,
I
you're nuts.
managed to beat out the Zolt, which was nice.
Oh man, it's like, I mean, this is the ringing recommendation that you need to like give other OCE people to come and do deck docs, right? Because I'm sure that you
Mhm.
couldn't have done it without me, right?
No, absolutely not. God, no. So yeah, I decided that next time we play a retro event, I don't want to sit around for 55 minutes. I want people to wait on me.
Fair, 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 fair. So, hit me with a pitch. What do you got going on?
I I went looking and I found another stacker, and I'm like, oh, Joffrey's fun. I like not having to actually interact with my opponent by blocking their attacks without having to actually care with the once per turn.
Sure.
I like committing their scary cards because I don't like my opponent pressing buttons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I went, well, 1.3 million's a cool card that I've got a promo of, so let's try and kill people with it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Eh.
Okay. I can I can make this work. So the very first thing that I'm gonna do is, have you ever played with as against Joffrey?
Oh no,
Okay.
never seen the character.
So 8 character cards is too many. We do
Okay.
want 6. So we're gonna have the one main one. We've got the other 2 attached. We want the other 4 because
Mhm.
of the thing, and we stop at 8 because of Resurrected Evil.
Okay.
If you assemble Voltron, you get to commit their character, which is kind of cool. And fun fact, Resurrected Evil is going to be really good when these Attack on Titan characters come out because their printed difficulty is 0. So you always get to commit their character with Resurrected Evil, which is super neato. So this is 100 and how many cards? 141.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be adding any cards in your deck. I'm just going to be cutting. I'm
Yep,
not going to
that
give you a
sounds good.
suggestion. I'm just going to get rid of some stuff.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is there anything in the attack package that you were married to that I'm not allowed to mess with?
I want to say Inviolable Judgment because that card's funny.
Okay. That's acceptable. Is there anything in the asset or action package that I'm not allowed to mess with?
No, those are all flexible.
And then lastly, foundations. Is there anything I'm not allowed to touch?
Nah, it's all flexible.
Okay. So let's start off with the attack package. I think the throw is bad.
Okay.
It is a 2-check that doesn't do enough. It's a 5 diff with gauge 5. It's very cool inside of Shadow Guy himself. I don't remember his name. Because he can double his damage. We can't get rid of it. There's better gauge cards. Rouge is great.
Fair enough.
Storm of Torment is not needed. I think it's like a cool one of. It might even end up being cut. Rouge and Lightning Torture are all your character needs. Truthfully, that's it. Ice Execution is cool. I think Signet is a cool one of that you can find on like turn 2. It also really helps. Jolt is great and Discriminate great. Provisional Thunder is too slow. If you made your entire deck based around Thunder, we could make it happen. But in my experience, Thunder has like not been good enough for retro.
Fair enough.
Rose Mystique. Discard. This is a cool one of. It is a gotcha card. Okay, where does that leave us now? Down to 24. This is acceptable because we could easily have a 70 card deck and feel fine about it. Okay, assets. I think Albion is a man. We might want Albion. Item box is Commit return attack to its printed speed and damage. Return attack zone. I mean, this would be like a cool sideboard card. I just don't think we need it, and I'm not gonna mess with your sideboard. Side sideboard. This one, Dr. Ichigai is too good. I don't like Albion. I think the enhanced commit, this thing gains gauge 3, is good. What does Geoffrey do? Freeze an opponent's committed foundations. Commit a card in your opponent's stage. Okay. Once per turn, gain flash. I mean, you commit, add a card from your stage to your hand is like neat.
Yeah, the thought was like you can bounce the Geoffreys, replay the Geoffreys with gauge.
I just don't think you need it.
If it's too cute.
Yeah, I just don't think you need it. I think there's a better card that we will talk about. Unless the card is banned, because we didn't have it in our last one. Let me go look for it. It has this symbol. It is a Moment of Rest. 1/5 non-block 7th cross response flip. After you play a character card that you can normally attach to your character, add it to your staging area, period. Enhanced flip. This attack gains gauge X. X equals its printed damage. So this is just Albion as a 1/5 non-block that you're allowed to block with your 7th cross characters, build them, and then activate their ability.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
Yeah. So you actually get to use your buddy blocks as buddy blocks. We probably should have been playing this in Taisei as well, but apparently you didn't need it.
I didn't have access to it in time. That was the thing.
Bing. Okay, so actions. Genkai's Guidance is a bad card. Stop playing it. Showdown. You do not need this card in standard. Runaway can get canceled. Sorry, you don't need a showdown in retro. Runaway can get canceled 100 times from Tuesday. Response cancel is crazy in retro. This thing will just lose you the game on the spot. Demon Realm as a 4 is great. It is a damage pump. It is anti-throw. It is minus damage. It's damage reduction. This card's crazy. This card's crazy. Stop is a beautiful one of. You could sideboard more. You could, depending on the size of our deck, we could be putting stops in the sideboard itself. There are some characters that just don't care if they're committed. The bottom enhance doesn't matter.
Yeah.
With me so far?
Yeah, with you.
Okay. So now we are down to a healthy 121. I'm going to start cutting things like a madman. Okay. CDY Crisis is gone. Can't Escape Me is a cool one of. Same thing with Proud Scion is a cool one of. Let's go back to the bottom. I think Moment of Rest is a 2 of is cool. The Land of Makai, form, commit a foundation, commit all copies of one of your opponent's foundations. I don't think that we need this. I think that this is overkill, and our character could just do the job. Feifei as a 4 of makes sense. Retreating makes sense. $500 sunglasses. This is gone as well. Called Shot. I don't even remember what this card does, my guy. What does the card even do? At least one momentum. Okay. If your low attack is completely blocked. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. You had 2 targets?
Okay, yeah, it was mostly that it was a good high block.
This gets to leave. If we want a good high block, we could just play the OG one, right? Bonds of Friendship. Just increase this. This is a 1/6/1 high block. There are Fury attacks that exist. It's chill. Tape should be a 4 of. You play 5 extra buddy blocks.
Yeah.
Call back up. Fulfilled my duty. I don't think you need. I think you just have to use Geoffrey correctly. I don't think you need this. Resurrected Evil is all you need for your commit card stuff. I think Resurrected Evil is like just better than what like Proud Scion does, right? I get the Deadlock response. I don't think you need it. Salvation's good. Winter Rose card can't be flipped. After one or more of your foundations flipped to your Mirroring Age is gonna be a 2 of. Never a Day. I cut a lot of your assets, so this might get cut. Yeah, because we've got Voice. Voice is crazy. Yeah. Voice is crazy. Voice will make up for it a ton. Solemn Exorcism. I think this is a cute one of.
Yep.
Manifestation 3, because we're just trying to find room. Moment of rest. Okay, where are we at? Okay, we're down to 106. I gotta get rid of mid blocks. Mid. Okay. There are so many. Okay, Voice of Reason makes sense. Requesting assistance is gonna be a 2 of. Just use it sparingly. Passing the torch is a 2 of. Sticky balls gets to leave. Calling for backup is a 3 of. Ice gliding is a 2 of. Can't escape me leaves. Dragon's Fortitude leaves. We're down to 42. That's still too many. Okay. Where are our mids? They're on Demon Realm Awakening. Stop gets to leave. Goodbye, Stop. Team Dodge Ichigai gets to leave. Goodbye, team. Omega Sword and Elk Shield is a 2 of. Okay. Back to block zones. 39. We're at 97 cards. I still have 20 that I get to cut. It's a couple more of these. Let's look at the highs first. Okay. I don't like Solemn Exorcism. I get why it's a good card. It's good as like a breaker, but I think if we're making cuts, I think this just leaves. The breaker 2 when you block a weapon is very cool, but I just don't think it is. Yeah, I'm just not here for it.
It was mostly in there for the draw after flashing.
When I look at Desperate Times, it is the weakest of these 0 diffs. I know that we're trying to commit cards, but I bet that things will get committed either way. So I think we just get rid of this guy too, especially because we've got like way better high blocks, and like better 1 diffs. Season Brawler. Dissolving the Conflict gets to leave. We don't care about this card. Yeah, we're not into it. Hero Killer. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Ugh. It's... Oh, this one is no, because we want to play this as the reversal.
Yeah.
Mary, thank you much for the tier 1. I appreciate it. I think Hero Killer gets to leave. I think it's a sideboard card of like if you think somebody's going to go to big deadlock against you. I think it's gone. Okay. Hacker is a 1 of. There's too many other cool things that we can do. I don't hate fighting for control. This is fine. We gotta cut mids. 21 is fine on our high blocks. Gotta cut the mids. Okay. I mean, it might just be things like incompatible. How much minus speed do we have? We've got things like Feifei. We've got things like Flambert. We've got things like Tape in a 0 mid block. It's possible Ice Gliding just is supposed to leave.
Yeah, I think so.
We also have minus damage with Demon Realm, so like blocking things isn't even necessarily like what we have to do. 82 is so much. 82 is you put 100 cards in your deck. No, I'm sorry.
That's how I build decks. I build like
50 in your deck.
I build decks at like 200 cards and then hate my life for the next hour while I cut down to 60.
I mean, the real question is do you want passing or calling? Because one of these is just getting cut. The real issue here is that we have five character mid blocks that we have, right? And so like this number is just inflated. It's actually 31. And so like we have to cut this number. If we lived at like 75 cards, I think I'd be okay. Like 77 for you just to go out and test, right? And go out and see like what exists, what doesn't exist. Go play a couple retro games. The thing about retro is there's so many options that you have to do your homework and be like, what is good, what is not good.
I think passing is better if I get caught in a string and I use Geoffrey too early and I need to actually draw more cards to block with.
Okay. We can take Demon Realm and make it a 3 of. I love the 4, but 3 might be the right answer. Just because I'm trying to find mids. Retreated can leave. I think this card's very good, but we just genuinely just don't have room. 77? Could I leave you with 77 and I feel okay about it? It might be to cut a couple of... No, we've got 24 and 77. Like, even then, you're going to be a little attack light. I mean, this is the definition of a Thunderdome deck, man. Like, you are never going to kill them. They're never going to kill you.
Oh yeah. If someone dies to 28 electric jolts, I've lived a good life.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you get it back?
Cycling.
Oh, I see. I see.
Uh-huh.
I now understand.
Yeah.
Excuse the number of characters in your stage. Yeah, I mean, look, man, I think that this might just be I think this might just be it. In hands once per turn, your turn. After your opponent commits one foundation for each character in your stage. Yeah, six is just the right number. I think this is it, man. I think this is at least your starting point to just go and start testing stuff. Yeah. Any final thoughts?
No, it looks fun for me.
Thank you for the rider at the end of the statement, because I was gonna yell at you, because this does not look fun for anyone, but maybe all the Geoffrey players at home would love it. I'm in. Stay on the line long enough for me to shoot you the link, and thanks for the support on Patreon. I appreciate it.
No problem.